Once upon a time, there was a great monastery in China where about 500 monks dedicated themselves to the practice of self-realization under the guidance of their master. One day, a man came to the monastery wishing to become a disciple. He said to the master, "Master, I want to know myself and discover the truth." The Zen master looked at him and replied, "If you wish to know the truth, you must put your whole life at stake. It may take your entire life to find the truth, and even then, there's no guarantee you will reach it. Are you prepared for that?" The man responded, "I am here to not retreat. I am ready." The master then said, "Do the following. There are 500 monks in this monastery. Your task will be to prepare rice for them. Do this every day, from morning until evening. When you are tired, sleep, and when you wake up, start again. Don't think about anything else. Follow this path. Don't come to me again. I will come to you when necessary." The young man began to prepare rice as instructed. Days turned into months and then years. During this time, his thoughts began to dissipate, and after a few years, he even forgot his own name. He continued in silence, without meditating or reading texts, simply preparing rice. The older monks regarded him as insignificant. 12 years passed. One day, the master announced that he needed to choose a successor and asked the disciples to write a few lines about their experience. Many prepared for this, and one of the oldest monks, well versed in scriptures, brought his lines. "The mind is like a mirror where the dust of thoughts and desires accumulates. Cleaning the dust is meditation. When the dust is removed, salvation is achieved." The master, upon seeing these words, became furious and said, "What nonsense is this?" The older disciple remained silent, realizing that his lines, though wise, were superficial. However, the rice disciple, hearing the discussion, chuckled softly and said that the master was right. Those lines were worthless. When asked if he could write something better, he replied that he couldn't write but could share some lines if they wrote them down for him. They agreed and went to the master's room. The rice disciple recited his lines, which were written as follows: "The mind is merely an illusion. There is no mind or mirror of the mind. When the mind does not exist, where can the dust settle? He who knows this has known the truth." When the master saw these lines, he got up in the middle of the night, woke the rice disciple, and said, "Take my staff and my robe. From today, you are my successor. But leave this monastery immediately. There are many here who will not tolerate seeing a simple disciple like you become enlightened." The rice disciple bowed to his master and left. His experience teaches us that meditation is not limited to moments of stillness. It can be practiced in any activity as long as we are fully immersed in what we are doing. The true meaning of meditation is total absorption in the task, just as the rice disciple lost himself in his work and thus achieved self-realization. The Zen path is about being present in every moment, free from thoughts. When the mind quiets, the true self emerges. We don't need complicated practices to recognize our true nature. We just need to lose ourselves completely in what we are doing. I hope you enjoyed this story and that it brought something valuable to your life. This is the purpose of the wise path. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.